floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Thank you for the membership, Werner Durant. Sorry about that, folks. I was having trouble with my feed. The idiots that are running this not paying attention here, and they had the post game up for the Western Province broadcast, and they just switched over to DHL Greenpoint Stadium in Cape Town, and we're getting ready for that now. So let's get with the lineups here for Western Province. At fullback, it's Shilton van Wyk. Matthew Pierce is the announcer, along with Hayani Shamange. It's a good pairing there. Johan Janssen van Rensburg and Kobus Wiese do the Afrikaans, but in English. All right, so a decent crowd for a Currie Cup. Looking at the east side of the stadium, it's a number of seats filled in the lower level. Yeah, a spattering of folks here. I don't know, 5,000, 8,000 tickets sold maybe. Not bad. Table Mountain in the backdrop there. The camera is not looking so good. It's really fuzzy looking. But Shilton van Wyk at fullback. Courtnall Skosan on the right wing. Luke Berger and Damian Marcus in the center. A lot of names not familiar with here. Kewen Nordkia on the left wing. Kyle Smith is a fly half. Assad Moose is a scrum half. Who? Devet Murray. Who? Lou Nell. Zane Davids. Zane Davids, wow. The Blitzbach little turbocharger there is in, and he's captain. This is his first cap, if I'm not mistaken. First game. Gary Porter, Alex Groves, Caboose Elof, Scar Intabane, and Steve Satole. Yep. And then off the bench, it's Lutanio Vokozela, who? Milele Kuzwayo, who? Arno Gustafsson, who? Carlo van Grunen, who? Erhard Lambrecht, who? Ezekiel Ngobeni, who? Sako Makata, and Tristan Leds. The only one I know there is Tristan Leds. My goodness, what the heck is going on here? That's just like a team of players I've never heard of. I don't have a lot of hope for my province side, given I have no idea if these players have any talent or not. And they never played together, most of these guys. So we'll see what happens here, but as it unfolds. For the Bulls, Henry Immelman gets the nod at fullback. Kaletlo Letebele on the right wing. Stedman Huntz, former Blitzbach in outside center. Chris Barron-Smith. Instead of Chris Smith, but Chris Barron-Smith. Stravino Jacobs on the left wing. Bota Chamberlain gets the nod at fly half. Zach Berger. And then we've got Jean-Andre Rudolph over from the Cheetahs. Once upon a time wore jersey 4 times for the Bulls. He's back. Junior Pokomela, stolen from the Stormers in Western Province. Namakaba is the captain. He's also stolen from there. New arrival. Marvin Ori, Sintu Manjesi, Francois Klopper, Joe Fonsale, Dylan Smith. Some names we at least recognize there. Off the bench, Sean Schurman, Lizo Koboka, Jean Erasmus, Yaku Hrubela, Dylan DeLu, Stephen Nell, P.A. Van Niekerk, and Marco Ferreira. The official for today's match is Sean Muller. Assistant referees are Hanro van Drooyen and Sharwin Daries. No idea who that is. And then Egan Seconds is the TMO. And that's your lineup for today. So, Currie Cup standings. Let's see. That should put the because they didn't score the extra try late in the game, that's going to put the Lions in second place based on points. So, good start for the Lions here, and the Sharks just look atrocious. So they'll move to 7th place. The Lions will move up to 2nd position behind the Pumas, and we'll see what happens in this game. So, a little nervous about my province side here, folks. Let's see what's going on over here. Joy Thrawn is here. Welcome to you. Andre Mostart, hello. Lana Roots. Husky 7, Candace. My arm is bothering me. It's very sore here. I don't know why. Corey says, let's go Bulls. Okay. After an all been hectic day, says Vandertront. Sold his flat, changed all his rands to a different currency and or something else, crypto maybe, and can watch rugby in peace now. Okay. Well, congratulations, I think. And then Andre Mostart, welcome to you. Going to listen as I work. Love the Colonel's commentary, says Mays. Well, thank you, Mays. Appreciate that. Johan Barnard. And then we got Sandra Jonk, Conrad Gedenhuis, Ingrid's Inspirations, Corey, and who else is here? Sumari. Love you to bits, except for the rugby team you support. It's okay. I don't judge people in the rugby team. Sorry about that, Sumari. Not a Bulls fan. I am a Province fan. Have been for a very long time. Lars Glories just gave a 40 Rand super chat. Thank you for that. Wow, is the alert box turned off? Because I didn't see that come up. Huh. Oh, the alert box is on. It should have come on. Interesting. But thank you for that. 34 titles to Province in Currie Cup. Of course, a lot of those came early on in the competition. The oldest domestic rugby competition in the world. All right, Carling Currie Cup round 1. It's Province hosting the Bulls at DHL Greenpoint Stadium in Cape Town, the mother city of Cape Town. I suspect the Bulls are going to win this one, but I hope not. Last year was a disastrous year for Currie Cup for Province. 14 degrees Celsius. Winds 23 kg. That's could be a problem. Coin toss. Let's see who won the coin toss. Interesting, saying Davids is the captain. He just started playing. Oh, they let it bounce on the floor. And new Easter egg next to the YouTube sign. No, that's not new. That's been up for a week. That's the U.S. Army retired license plate. Oh, God bless it. All right, somebody's saying go Province. I'm with you on that one. Lots of Bulls jerseys in the stands. So let's check in on how the Lions did, the British and Irish Lions against the Wallabies. I haven't seen that score yet. Oh, God bless it. They won. They beat the Wallabies 29-26. Wow. Okay. And they won the midweek one too. So it's turning out to be a good tour for them after the loss to Argentina. Huh. So they beat them again. Wallabies lose again. Shame. This shirt is not... Oh, it's driving me nuts. All right. Owen Farrell says the win over the Wallabies is what dreams are made of. Seriously? Oh, Andy Farrell, not Owen Farrell. Said the comeback win over Australia Saturday was what dreams are made of. They looked down. They were trailing 23-5 in the first half. Wow, in Melbourne. What a turnaround. All right, we're ready to get going here. And the Bulls, as I said, have Namachaba as their captain. A stolen, pinched player from this Cape Town side. And his first time out, he's the captain. They say he's got the leadership ability. We'll see. So, we're ready to get started here. Here come Province side out onto the pitch, finally led by Zane Davids, their new captain, or at least captain for this game. Sorry, guys, but this is driving me nuts here. This jersey is a little uncomfortable. Okay. Zane Davids out on the pitch now. Let's see how Province does. I have a feeling they're going to get slaughtered. I hope not. Let's get the score up. There you go. Blue and white hoops. Hey, Pete, what's going on? Both to Chamberlain out there. We're ready to go here anytime now. It's 10 after. So the Bulls will kick to Province to get us underway here. It looks like the stadium's filling up a little bit in the lower bowl on the other side anyway. Matthew Pearson, Hayani Shimange once again. Kobus Visa, Johan Janssen van Ensborg doing the Afrikaans play-by-play. Scar and Tabene. The Province missing a player who got injured last season and his career ended. At a game that I attended. Inside the 22 it goes. Province has it. Turf is already pretty well torn up out there, folks. All the money they spent in supposedly fixing this turf, it looks just as bad as it did 2 or 3 seasons ago. Assad Moose kicks the ball down the pitch. 10-meter line taken by, is it Bota Chamberlain? Dug out by Zach Berger. Berger over to the hands of Marvin Ori. Bota Chamberlain charged down by the Province side. Ball's loose. Still going. Kick forward by Province. Down towards the 22. Stravino Jacobs gets it for the Bulls, but they're driven all the way back outside their 22. Wow, nicely done by the Province side. Trying to go through some phases, but tackles made there by Province. Just trying to slow it down a little bit here is Zach Berger now. Just a minute into the contest. There's a box kick by Zach Berger. Going to go around midfield. Caught on the fly there. Wow. By Schulten van Wyk. And the Bulls come away with it. Berger kicks it again. Kyle Smith kicks it forward. Be caught around the 22 by Chamberlain. No, it's Henry Immelman, excuse me. Immelman kicks it down the pitch, and it's going to be into touch. Good clearance. There was Chamberlain. It was both to Chamberlain. So, picks up some territory there, puts the Province side back on their side of the pitch for a line out. So, at about a 36-meter line out here for Province on the near side of the pitch. Yeah, please hit the like button, folks, if you don't mind. I'd really appreciate that. Western Province hosting the Bulls. First game of the season, Currie Cup 2025 for both sides. Scar and Tabene will throw it in. Ball's overthrown, and Bulls come away with it. Oh, bad decision there. Bulls cutting back through, slicing through that Province defense. They have the ball inside the 22. Pick and go. Down to about 10 meters. Zach Berger. Whoa, big charge there from the Bulls. Oh, come on. That's unfair. He tried to get away. They held him in place. So the Bulls are playing advantage here on a bullshit penalty. But the ball is caught on the near side by the Province. They're going to come back. The player tried to get away. They held him in there. He made an honest effort here. This should not be a penalty for not rolling away. So will the Bulls go for the post or go for the corner? Going to go for the corner. Got a Bull player down with a cramp or something. Bota Chamberlain kicks for the corner. His right leg is taped up all above and below the knee. Not sure what's going on there. Be a 5-meter line out for the Bulls. Francois Klopper getting treatment. Putting some ice on the inside of his left knee. Clock stopped at 3:15 now. He's getting up. He's going to stay. Now he looks a little ginger there. Not sure he can stay with that. Let's see if he can walk. He's trotting. That looks okay. And he stops on that knee again, and he goes bent over in pain, wincing. Not sure what kind of injury this is. But it doesn't look very promising at the moment. The camera's away from the player. He's back down the ground getting treatment. Looks like a strange injury. I'm not sure what happened here. Did he get a bruise or pull something? Doesn't look serious, though. Klopper's up, but he's limping. I think he wants to stay in the game, so he's going to try to stay, but I'm not convinced he's going to be in there very long. Yeah, he's staying in the game, but I don't think he's going to last very long. He's bouncing around on it, up and down, jumping up and down, but I don't know. We'll see. Well, keep an eye on Francois Klopper. Here comes the line out from Joe Fonsale. Fonsale will throw it in. They go short. Marvin Ori, and it's collapsed. That's a penalty for collapsing the maul. So Province has 2 penalties against it already here. Marvin Ori will pick it up and go. Offside, that's another penalty. Pick and go. Bulls are threatening here. And they're over the line. Junior Pocamella, is it held up? It's held up. Held up. But they are playing a penalty advantage. Junior Pocamella couldn't get it over. Come back for the advantage. And we got another player down. This time it's Joe Fonsale. Jeez, 2 guys in that front row down. Look at Jean-Andre Rudolph wearing that blue jersey. It doesn't look right. The cheetah. Jean-Andre Rudolph does not look right in a Bulls jersey. I'm sorry, folks. Does not look right. As Joe Fonsale now is getting his right knee looked at. Good Lord, the Bulls players dropping like flies in the first 5 minutes of this contest. Now we got one of the Stormers players got a cut on his arm. So it looks like a blood bin here. Devet Murray goes out. Erhard Lampre comes in for him. I think it's a blood bin. Okay, the Bulls are calling for a line out here. But Fonsale is still down. Still getting treatment there. It's a long delay here. So Nabachama is complaining that they're taking out players' legs. So he's asking the official to just watch it. And he asked why he didn't get to kick it out. And he said because it was a line-out infringement, so you already have the line. You don't have to kick it. Joe Fonsale stays in the game. Here comes the line-out for the Bulls at 5 meters. They have it. Marvin Ori comes down with it. And here they're driving. The Bulls are going to get across here. Advantage, and the try is scored. Who got it? That was Joe Fonsale. And there was an advantage anyway. So Fonsale gets the try for the Bulls. Well, the Bulls start off the scoring. And it was nearly stopped by the fly half. Kyle Smith had him, but he just turned and placed the ball. So brought to Chamberlain now with the conversion attempt. From a tough angle here. Looks like he got it. He did. And the Bulls lead 7-0. .545 now. Here comes the restart. And a penalty for obstruction against the Bulls. That's a makeable kick if they want to take it. Will Province go for the easy 3 points here? Obstruction there. Now they're going to kick for the corner. Or are they? Nope, they're going for the points. Shot called. 6 minutes in. DHL little mini vehicle delivers the and zips off the turf there after delivering the ball. So Kyle Smith will attempt this nearly straight on. Gifted 3 points here. Flags go up, and it's 7-3. Seven three. Bulls lead. Here come the bulla. Here come the bulla. Da gaan die bulla. Da gaan die bulla. Tijd to trek. All right, here we go. Moose kicks it from inside his 22, looking for touch. Doesn't get there. Midfield taken by Stravino Jakobs. Gets through the 10-meter line. Finally tackled down there by Province. Oh, Bulls driven back to the 10-meter line. Zach Berger digs it out. But to Chamberlain. Stemmet Gans, former Blitzbach. Ball's available now. Berger digs it out, sends it to... Oh, nicely done by Bota Chamberlain. Joe Fonsale driving Zach Berger down the middle. And Province over top the ball. The ball comes loose. What's the penalty for? And you're going to get a card here. What's the card for and who's it to? Zane David's got the card at 8:04. Too many infringements. Okay. Okay, yellow card to Zane Davids at 8:02. That's not good. Bulls now in threatening again. 5 meters out. Line out successful. Ball's available. Nabachaba. Tackle to 4 meters. Manjezi with the carry now. Bulls with the ball. 3 meters. Driving. Ball comes loose. And driven back. Pick and go. Bulls still trying to get something going here. Province running out of defenders. They better get repositioned quickly. Tenacious defense. Scar and Tabani adds his weight, and the tackle's made. Klopper now comes over. Short. And diving through. Is it Zach Berger? It's Zach Berger with a try. Don't even know how he got the ball. Didn't see that. Wow. Not looking good for Province. Not looking good for Province. Wow. Bota Chamberlain lines up the kick. 8 minutes here in the contest. You're going to have a fit, says Corey. Is it buffering? Sorry. It's your connection on that end. 8 minutes off the clock now. Bota Chamberlain for the conversion. Looks straight and true. He made it. 14-3. (14-3). I didn't see where he got the... Oh, he just came out. Oh, that was brilliant. Wow. It was a brilliant try by Zach Berger. Nobody even saw him come in here and grab that thing. Almost too easy. 7.5 minutes left on that yellow card to Zane Davids. Restart. They go short in the middle. It's knocked backwards. And a knock on. And offside too. So, oh, we've got a Province player down. Grabbing his head. So they're going to take for the points. It looks like it's Gary Porter who's down. TV announcers arguing they should go for the corner. I don't agree. Take the points on offer. They're easy points. Shot. You got a good kicker. Take the easy points. Kyle Smith lines it up. 47 seconds on the shot clock. It's the kick. Flags go up. See, 6 points. At least it got on the board. Here's a restart. Butcher Chamberlain from midfield kicks it straight down the middle. And no challenge here for Province to pick it up. And they've got it. Shilton van Wyk gives it to Moose. Moose kicks it down the pitch. Doesn't go all that far. Ball's picked up over there. Bulls retain possession there. Chandre Rudolph with his first carry as a Bull. He's tackled. Near side, Smith with the carry. Oh, and it's stolen by Province. Oh, but stolen back by the Bulls. Oh, it's intercepted by Shilton van Wyk, who's off to the races. Go Province! Go Province! Whoa, the flag flew off. I lost the flag. Shilton van Wyk with the try for Province. Oh, they stole that one, baby. They stole that one. Dylan juggling the ball in the air, an interception, preventing getting a yellow card for an intentional knock-on. Shilton van Wyk with a huge try for Province, and they're back in this game just like that. Boom, 2, 3, turns around and runs it back the other way. Shilton van Wyk, brilliant stuff there by Province, and they're back in this game. Wow. Another 7-star. Man, oh man, blitz box galore in this game. That would have been a card if he hadn't caught that. It's 14-13. Whoa! Moments ago it was 14-3. Do you see why you take the points on offer? Look how this game just turned around, just like that. Lost my flag. Lost my flag. So excited. I think next time I wave it, I'm going to have to hold the bottom like this so it doesn't come flying off. Here's a restart. Inside the 22. Taken over there by Moose. Little scrum half sends it up. Does he find touch this time? He does. As Servino Jacobs tried to run it down, but it finds touch. And we have a whole new ball game, folks. Province scores that try down a player. That's even more impressive. Province has picked up 10 points while being down a player. Incredible. Incredible. Let's see what happens here. So the Bulls at midfield, just short of midfield. Joe Funsale. Line out successful to Marvin Ori. And they're into them all, and they're driving. Picked up about 7 meters so far. An advantage for something. What's the advantage for? I didn't see anything happen there. Zach Berger tries to pull a slicky, but he doesn't get away. Ilof tackles him. Another advantage here. Sliding past the lifter. I didn't see that. This guy, Kobus Ilof, is killing us so far. Side entry on that one. An incredible kick by the Bulls. I still don't see what the penalty is. He's straight over the ball. That's a crappy call. He's right over top of the ball. And more people have shown up, folks. The stadium's filled up a bit. Joe Funsale. So the Bulls have scored twice down here. So third opportunity. 13:53 in the contest. Clock still ticking. Zach Berger comes to short end of that line out. They go deep. And successful to Chandre Rudolph. And they're going to get another try here. I guarantee you this. There it is. Wow. Too easy. Too easy. Manjesi gets the try. Sintu Manjesi. Too easy for the Bulls. Just too easy, folks. Bolter Chamberlain for the conversion. Oh, boy. 3 tries in less than 15 minutes. At total control of the game a few minutes ago, and then suddenly Province was back in it, and then they get right back out of it. A stupid penalty against the Province, and that kick is good. Bolter Chamberlain, 3 for 3, 21. So 20 seconds left on that yellow card that went to St. David's. Here's the restart. Ball's popped up in the air, and Providence comes away with it, but is it a knock-on? Gary Porter knocked it on. Welcome, Esther Ackerman. Good to see you there. Be sure to hit the like button. Become a subscriber, folks, if you're not. If you're watching this, feel free to become a subscriber. You can comment if you... St. David's is back. The yellow card is expired. But it was a costly yellow card. They actually gained 10 points and then gave back 7 of them. Shame. Yellow card is up. Scar and Tabene. Interesting, he's got all that gray on his head, but none in his beard. Strange. How do you pull that off, Scar? I'd like to do that. Get rid of the gray here, go back to the strawberry blonde, and just have the gray on top. Behind. Set. Zach Berger puts it in the pipe. Scrum holds up. Now it's kind of going wonky. They're looking for a penalty, and they finally got against the Province. Chandre Rudolph to Zach Berger. Berger to Chamberlain. Chamberlain outside to Smith. Smith offloads that ball. To Tabele, and it's at the midfield here. Manjesi sends it to Chamberlain. Chamberlain to Stemen Hans. To Stavino Jacobs. To Himmelman on the outside. Immelman. Henry Immelman down past the 10-meter line. And that's off your feet. Yeah, diving in there with Stedman Hans. That's dangerous play. So, extra roll, he says. All right, chance for the Province side to kick it down the pitch now. So, coming over almost on the touchline. It's going to be difficult to pick up territory here. Because you want to go and touch. You have to kick a ball that kind of curves as it goes down the pitch. So, I don't know how much he's going to gain from that. All right, Province needs to pick up something here, but they didn't get much space on that, so Scarrington throws it in. It's a bad, and it's kick forward by Marcus. Oh, and the Bulls come away. Stavino Jacobs has it now at their 10-meter line, the Bulls. Bolter Chamberlain sends it down the other way. Shilton van Vyk can't get to it. He gets it inside the 22. He launches it forward from the 22. Ball's going to go past midfield. Bounce there. Immelman gets it. He's tackled by Shilton van Vyk. Smits to the outside, into the hands of Letebele. Letebele's tackle there. Zach Berger back towards the center. Fonsale offloads it. Oh, here comes Jandre Rudolph and the Bulls, but they throw it away. Province has it now on the outside. Here comes Province attack. Kicking forward. One of the players injured himself. Oh, my goodness. And the Bulls have got in there. Manjesi, sorry, I was watching the injured player. I think he pulled something as he went forward. One of the Province players was injured on that. Not sure who it was. Might have been Quentin Norquia. But the Bulls have the ball after an exciting steal back there by Province. Chance to do something, but player got hurt. A non-contact injury. Ball's high in the air. Ball went backwards. Now it's picked up by Elof. Elof down to the 10-meter line for Province. Province has the ball now. They come to the near side. And off their feet, but no call. Back towards the center. Steve Satoli with the ball now. Ball stripped out of there. Bulls have it again now. Funsale on the outside, the hooker. Tackled by the scrum half. Half his size. Ball's available. Berger sends it back to Chandra Rudolph. He's tackled. Still don't know the status of the player who was injured. I think it was Quentin Norkia, but we don't know. Ball to Chamberlain. Stebbin Hunt's on the outside. Boy, nice job chasing him down by the Western Province side. Province. They dig it out. Big hit there. Pick and go. Junior Pocamela, but he's tackled. Nothing doing right now. Chris Smith tackled pretty quickly by Scarin Tabani, who tries to get out of there. He got out successfully. Namachaba, the team captain, carries it, but there's nothing doing here. Lots of phases and not moving an inch. 22 minutes off the clock now. Call to use it. Zach Berger's going to dig it out. Launches it over the top. Oh, player was hit in the air. They're both competing, though. Kyle Smith down the sideline, but he's right on that. Oh, he got hit as he released that ball. And that ball's in touch. What do you got going on here? Was he in touch? Zach Berger's down on the ground now. What's going on with him? Yeah, Norkia's out, yeah. I thought so. He was injured. Norkia's replaced by Makata. Sako Makata comes in for Norkia. $22.57. So he's limping off over here. That was a non-contact injury. Tough break. So he limps off the field on the near side towards the locker room. Very unfortunate for Nokia and for the Province side. Province has lost both their lineouts, and the Bulls are 105. Not good. Hey, the copyright claim. Oh, my goodness. So I got a copyright claim on that last broadcast claiming I played Bob Marley's music. I didn't play Bob Marley's music. What a crap. This is freaking YouTube, man. I'm sorry. I'm just dealing with the copyright claim. Total BS. Just they gave me that last show said I played Bob Marley's music. I didn't. I played my music. Thieves. All right. 23-54. Ball's turned over to Province from midfield. Here's the kick. Kyle Smith sends it in a touch, and it'll be a Province line out just outside the 22. Oh, that was offsides, yeah. Marvin Orey was offsides on that. Yeah. So that's why it was turned over. Timed that poorly. All right. Province line out. Scarin Tabani needs to do a better job on the line out here. And it's stolen again by the Bulls. Scarin and Tabani needs to get his crap together. Chandra Rudolph. Both to Chamberlain. Both to Chamberlain dancing in the middle of the pitch. And going backwards, driven down to about the 10-meter line by Province. Ball comes loose. Province has it, but then they lose it. Who's got it? What happened? Can't shout at me like that. Who's shouting at who? On the ground playing the ball, so it's a penalty. 25 minutes off the clock. Big mistake by Province there, playing the ball on the ground. Because it was a double knock-on. They would have had retained possession. Instead, they give it away. No, it's all automated. It's all automated. Yep, that's what happens, Ingrid. I get it all the time. I get this nonsense. I get a copyright claim for people singing in Cosas Ukulele Africa. There's no copyright on people singing that song. It's a national anthem. Possession, 67% in favor of the Bulls. Yeah, they're rolling up the territory, too. Wow, what a huge maul from the Bulls. Still driving. Now they have an advantage for swimming around. Province really has some problems with this side. Oh, big tackle there. Stedman Hans is tackled. Uh-oh. Gary Porter gets a card for what? So Gary Porter gets a card? This is nonsense. For what? In the middle of the pitch there. What the hell is going on here? So he gets a card for side entry at the mall at midfield. What the hell is that? This is just wrong. Montjesi with the ball. And then Smith, he's tackled. Province in trouble, in danger, letting this game get away. Stedman Hans to Chandra Rudolph. Rudolph dumps the ball for the inside. Zach Berger. Marvin Ori, he's tackled immediately by Scar and Tabene. They come to the near side. Chris Smith, he's tackled immediately. Oh, that's bullshit. A penalty advantage there. That shit. The guy was onside. The Province guy was getting onside, and they threw the ball into him. That should be a penalty. Should be a knock-on. What a crock. Unbelievable. Clever move by Zach Berger to throw the ball to the player, but he was trying to get outside. I mean, what are you supposed to do? He rolled away from the play, got up and walked back to try to get back to his line, and Zach Berger throws the ball into him. Arguably, it was a forward pass to hit him. But they get a penalty, and now they're going to be a 5-meter line out, and this is going to be another try. Province is just getting abused here. Let's see this again. So he rolls away, gets up, and then Zach Berger, that's just nonsense. It was a legitimate effort to get out of the ruck. I don't believe in that. Okay, Bulls, 6-meter line out. They've got it. Montjesi, it collapses. Penalty for collapsing them all. Someone else is going to go off with a card here in a moment. So they're playing advantage again. Bulls just manhandling Province at the moment. Smith throws the ball away. They're going to come back. I think we're going to see another yellow card here. And is it this time? Yeah, this is a bullshit call here.
Really got the more form. It's a late collapse. We've just had a yellow card and now we've got 2 penalties again. That player goes to the bin.
Really?
It's a penalty against. Go check it.
He's not happy.
This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Groves goes out at 28-25. Wow, both their locks are out. That's going to be devastating. Wow. So now they got to scrum. Jeez. 29 minutes. No way they win this scrum. Damien Marcus came in and joined this scrum, and they just get blown up without their players. Yeah, just driving straight through. Chandre Rudolph with the try. Unbelievable. Wow. Chandre Rudolph. Both the Chamberlain lines up the kick. So bonus point for the Bulls in this game. Both the Chamberlain looks like he's going to get that one too. Yep, 28. Yeah, and the Province side taking their time walking back. Yeah, the ref should hold Bulls jersey. No, I deleted. I had to delete it, but I mean, it's just total harassment. I mean, it's nonsense. Such crap. You know, it's like I had a copyright strike when I covered news coverage of the January 6th events while on Pennsylvania, or not Pennsylvania Avenue, on Constitution Avenue. Music was playing background. I have no control over that. I didn't play it. Okay. So Stedman Hans gets the high ball on the restart. Zach Berger. Monjezi nearly loses it, but he holds on. So for another 5 minutes, the Stormers, or the Province side is down 2 players. They get 1 player back in a little over 5 minutes. Stavino Jakobs kicks it down the pitch. That turf is really terrible out there. Van Wyk kicks it high into the air. He's going to give chase. Who's going to get this? Jakobs comes down with it. Both to Chamberlain looking for some space on the near side. Taken over there by Smith. Kicks it back the other direction. Good clearance kick by Kyle Smith. Takes some of the pressure off. That'll eat off about another 45 seconds on that yellow card. That's helpful. The Province needs to be patient here and not get further behind. They're just down by 15 points. And just 32 minutes gone in the first half. Game is still there for the taking. Lots more people showing up, folks. Filled up that lower end of the bowl. Because I'm a Province Stormers fan, that's why I'm not swinging to El Murray. If the Bulls are playing someone else, I'll root for the Bulls, but not in this game. Stedman Hans, ball gets knocked backwards. Chamberlain picks it up. Hands it off to Lebetle. And there goes Chandre Rudolph, but he gets tackled by Scar and Tabene. No, it's not Tabene. Got him. There's Scar and Tabene. Namachaba with the carry. The Bulls are doing what they want here. Almost operating at will. Stedman Hunt's on the near side. He's tackled. The Province doing a brave job making these tackles. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left on one of those yellow cards. Bulls at their own 10-meter line. They kick to the far side, and it's missed by the Bulls. Ran past it. It's going to be a knock-on. That'll kill another minute. Stavino Jakobs couldn't quite gather it in. That's very helpful for the Province side. Chofan Sales over there laughing. Boy, both of the Province locks look very unhappy, and they should be. Now Scar and Tabane's down getting treatment. Looks like on his shin. Hope he's all right. He's complaining about the game being slowed down. Strike for music playing at an event that you have no control over. Well, no, that happens all the time, Ingrid. It happens all the time. If someone comes along when I'm recording in a car, I've done it before. I've been recording a video out, in the middle of nowhere, and I'm recording or live streaming. I did a live stream on my phone. Someone came by with their windows down, the car, blaring some freaking music, driving 15 kilometers an hour, and it gets picked up. I can't shut it off, and I got a copyright claim on that. There he is, Brock Harris, up in the booth. There's the old ageless wonder, no longer playing because of that injury. Oh, Devo Devanaga is also up in the booth. Brock Harris and Devo Devanaga up in the booth. Well, thank you, Elmarie. It's my pleasure. Well, even though I'm injured, I think I'm in better shape than Province Hooker. Scarring Tabani. Yeah, Brock Harris. I miss him out there. It was great. Unfortunately, I was at the game when he was injured. Yeah, I met someone who said they know him and said they gave me his number, put me in touch with him, but never really panned out. He did give me the number, but never got a response, so I didn't know if it was actually his number. 33:18. Clock is stopped. 3:02 left. Now, why was the clock stopped? Because of the injury. That really hurts because it could have eaten a lot of time off the clock, and now they haven't. Only about 15 seconds got ate off on the scrum. Could have been a minute. Bind. Set. Ball went the wrong direction for Province. Going to restart it. They got lucky there. They got lucky there because it went the wrong way. Mm. So we're going to reset it. That will kill some of the time off the clock. Down to 2:11. It eats almost a minute. It worked out. Crouch. Bind. Doesn't look good for Province. Get that ball. Now they got it out this time. Well done. Marcus with a carry for Province going forward. Down around the 10-meter line. They go wide on the outside. Less than 2 minutes left of the first yellow card. Trying to get the ball out here. Kick it away. Ball goes high in the air. Chase is on. Courtnell Scosan doesn't get it, but Province comes away with the ball. They're down in their 22. Somebody better get into the scrum half. There he is. So Province driving now, but the ball comes loose. A knock on over here. We're going to come back. Down to 120. That's going to kill the last minute of this card. That's some good news for Province, not giving up any more points. No, Ingrid, this happens all the time. I'm just waiting for people to try to make copyright claims against my music. $55 seconds on the yellow card. The first of two of them. So it will be Province scrum. This will help kill that card. Getting close to halftime. So Province can hang on here. If they could even score something, it'd be great. Even a penalty would be great. Bind. Set. Assad Moose puts it in there. He's got it available. He's trying to get it out of the back. He did. Marcus, a nice carry with him. Province. We're going to get a penalty here. That's 3 points on offer. Down 2 players. I don't know if they want to try to score. I think I'd go for the points and take it 16. It looked like he wanted to give a card. Yeah, let's see what was delivered. Let's see. Oh, yeah. That is a deliberate knock on against Chris Smith. That should be a card. That should be a card. Chris Smith might be in trouble here. Yep, yellow card. Yep, 35-56. So that'll take him down a player as one of the other ones comes back. Yep, that's correct. That's what should be going on there. Wow, one of the yellow cards is up for Province. All right, so they got one of them back now. So 16, they add points, and that's gonna. So they come out of that all right. They gave up a try, but they did add 3 points. Means they'd go down 4 with 2 guys on the bench. That's not bad. 16-28 now, and the restart, and they lose it. Oh, come on, guys! Picked up by Stephen Hunt. Someone make a tackle here. 28-16. They're getting advantage here now. Lost forward. Knock on advantage. So Zach Berger's going to dig this out. Jandre Rudolph. Chamberlain. They go wide. Here comes Immelman. That's a forward pass. Forward pass not called by the officials. That was clearly a forward pass. Jandre Rudolph. Just about 8 meters away. Pick it goes. Zach Berger. He reaches out and he gets a try. Or is it? No, it's not. Is it Berger? It is Zach Berger. No, but that was a forward pass. It never should have been allowed to go. That was it clearly floated about 5 meters. So Zach Berger with a brace of tries here. One that never should have happened. So Immelman's pass was forward. They're saying it's pretty good. You're watching the wrong angle. From the side angle, you can see it was clearly a forward pass. So Berger gets a try. Both the Chamberlain is 4 for 4. And this is a try that hurt the Province side, giving this try up. Looks good, 35. So, we're down a yellow card, just... Namakhaba breaks free. Back. Oh, here comes Hemi Immelman now. Province in a lot of trouble here. They let him get all the way back to the 22. Both to Chamberlain. If they score again here, it's going to be over. Monjezi now. There's the Hooter.
And Klopper just managed to regather.
Berger over the center to Marvin Ori. Chamberlain. Back to Jandre Rudolph, who's made a big contribution here in the second 20 minutes. They got him. He gets tackled at 22. Penalty for not rolling away. No wonder. Marcus is buried under 3 players. How's he supposed to roll away? They jumped on his back. He couldn't get out. They're going to take the points? They're going to take the shot. Yep. Wow. Marcus got a bloody mouth. Straight in front of the post. It's going to be 38 after this, so I'll give it to Chamberlain this. 38-16. It's 5 for 5. It's his first penalty kick. There it is. Wow. 38 halftime. Wow. So halftime they go in the locker room. Province looking pretty sad. Looking pretty sad here, folks. Disappointing first half. 38-16. 5 tries to 1. Just getting completely dominated is Western Province. Bulls looking in good form here. Huge disappointment, to be honest. All right, halftime. Shame. All right, folks. Stay tight with us. Okay. Let's see what we can do for you guys here at halftime here. A little halftime entertainment. Let me put the halftime marker up first off. Okay, there we go. And let's do a little halftime entertainment. How about this one? The pot boils over. Sounds good, huh? Okay, let's get the desktop turned on. Okay.
The water's rising slow and hot. The frog's still dreaming in the pot. Steam whispers secrets to the air. Do you jump or do you dare? Tick tock, the heat won't stop. The lid shakes like it's gonna pop. The pot boils over again. Pressure rising, no way to pretend you can stay or leap. Take your shot. The pot boils over, like it or not. Cyril's cards fell just as planned. He dealt the aces, played his hand, but the crowd's awake, their voices loud. A restless wave, a roaring crowd. Tick tock, the time runs thin. Boiling point, it's sink or swim. The pot boils over again. Pressure rising, no way to pretend you can stay or leap. Take your shot. The pot boils over, like it or not. Pot boils over. Pot boils over, like it or not. Pot boils over again. Pressure rising, no way to pretend you can stay or leap. Take your shot. The pot boils over, like it or not. Pot boils over. 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 Pot boils over, like it or not.
The pot boils over. Cyril Ramaphosa's analogy about South Africa. The pot boils over. The frog, would you leap or not? Well, will Province leap or not? Looking pretty ugly here. The Bulls, Chris Smith does pick up a card there late in the first half. But Province was down 2 players. It looked like they're going to hold on, but suddenly give up 2 tries late in the half. One to Jean-Andre Rudolph and the other to Zach Berger. Yes, wow, there you go, folks. The pot boils over. Halftime at DHL Greenpoint Stadium, and it's looking pretty sad for my Province side. Again, not looking very impressive. Same thing happened last year. Halftime, 38-16. Bulls are having their way in every way. Time to change the jersey. Sorry, Henry. I'm not a Fairweather fan. I will keep the this one on. So, yeah, anyway. Zach Berger looking pretty good, though. Good ball distribution, some great moves. Both tries, he made some really spiffy moves to get in there. Yep. Wow, folks. My Meerkats in Space just made it on to Deezer. Okay, that's good. Okay. I just got a message telling me that this morning, that that's the case. See, sometimes that one I published over a week ago in other places, so it takes a time for some of them to get on there. What's this dementia signs? I keep getting dementia signs email. Trying to tell me something? That's funny. Oh, my goodness. What is this? Advanced setup. Logitech. I'll have to check into that advanced setup. Has Logitech got new software now? Okay, click on it. What's it going to take me to? Logitech. Do I have to pay for this? Oh, yeah, I have to pay for it. Of course. Of course I have to pay for it. They got Yeti microphones at Logitech. Do they own the Yeti now? I didn't know that. They got all kinds of stuff here. StreamCam, $169. Yeah, my camera I'm using, I bought in 2010, I think it is, and it's still the top end. Why would I replace that? There's a gaming keyboard for $79. It's $239 wireless. I don't want wireless. Logitech trying to sell me crap. That's all this is. Wireless gaming keyboard, mechanical switches. It's pink. Ugh, $219. I don't think so. I don't think so. All right. So, yeah. All right, halftime stats here, folks. Let's take a look at this. Handling errors, 3 by the Bulls. Surprising, 1 by Province. Turnovers, 9 Bulls, 6 Province. Penalties conceded, 5 Bulls, 8 Province. Tackles made. The Bulls only had to make 11 tackles. That's how much they've dominated this game. 79 tackles made by Province, 1 tackle missed by the Bulls. I have never seen a stat like that before in my life. 11 tackles at halftime. That's absolute insanity, folks. How in the world can you possibly win a game when you've only made your opponents only had to tackle you 11 times? That's insanity. Doesn't make any sense. Wow. Wow. And here we go for possession. All right, so we've got... oh, boy. Visits the opponent's 22. 8 by the Bulls, just 1 by Province. Wow. Territory 56-44. Possession 69% in favor of the Bulls. Yeah, this is not pretty. Not pretty. A thorough domination by the Bulls at this point. The Province side was very lucky to be in this game when they got that 16 points and were within reach, but they were down by just 12. Now it's just bad mojo. Bad mojo, folks. All right. Pop Bulls over. Let's get another one up here while we're still at halftime here, folks. Let me get back over here and see which one we want to go with. Let's go with... how about not just your oyster? How's that? Okay, this is a pretty good song too.
You walking like the world owes you a crown. Heads turn but the smiles they're upside down. Glitter fades fast when the shine ain't real. You want the throne, but can you even stand? No shortcuts here, just grit in your hand. It's not just your oyster, it's not just your stage. The pearls come from pressure, not ego or rage. Work hard, stay true, don't just demand contribution.
Yeah, not just your oyster. A song about a little bit of humility for people who feel entitled, privileged, and special. There you go. That one there. Halftime at DHL Greenpoint Stadium in the mother city of Cape Town. Things looking pretty dicey and ugly for my Western Province side, having scored just one try, and that was on a stolen pass by Shilton van Wyk, the Blitzbox 7 stud who ran it back for the try. Whew. And unfortunately for my province side, the Bulls are just rolling over them. Too many penalties, too many cards. But the province side does have a one-man advantage to come back for the second half. We'll see what they can do. So you're listening to music from DJ Silver Eagle here at the halftime program. How about some Couch Money Chronicles, folks? How about some Couch Money Chronicles? Let's listen to that one, okay? And then we'll come up for the second half. Boy, people left here in a hurry. What happened there? Welcome, Rudolph Skeppers. It's Couch Money Chronicles, all about Cyril Ramaphosa's BEE and stuff money.
BE, pen in hand, all planned, but the haze got thick, smoke made demands. Mind floating, promises eroded. Now I'm stuck, couch deep, dreams corroded. I was gonna sack the minister, clear the grind, but the clock ticks slow, lost track of time. The cushion, swallow ambition, hold every puff, another toll on my soul. I wanted to rise, but then I got high. Wanted to fight, but then I got high. Now I'm here, cash stuffed in the couch, and I know why. Cause I got high. I wanted to rise, but then I got high. Wanted to fight, but then I got high.
Well, going to have to get high at another time there because we're back underway in the second half action as the province side kicks it to both the Chamberlain, gets the ball inside the 22 on the high ball for the restart, and we're underway here in the second half here, folks. All right. Monjezi with a carry for the Bulls. Zach Berger going to roll it out. Berger kicks it over the top, looking for touch from inside his 22. He finds it. Province up a player for 5 more minutes. Now's the time they've got to pick up 7 points here to make this thing a little bit closer. Trailing by 22 points at this stage. 4 scores. Looking pretty grim for Province at the moment. Come on, boys. Let me encourage you. Pick it up. Let's get it going. Let's get it going, Province. And Scarring Tabani knocks the ball on after a terrible pass to him. Offside. So it's a penalty for being offside. You don't think you play on rugby. What do you mean? What does that mean, play on rugby? 41-08, 38-16. Stavino Jakobs is kicking the ball. What's going on there? You trying something new, the Bulls? Oh, it's a decent kick. Scar and Tabani's lineouts have been terrible, but that wasn't his fault. Monjezi tackled the guy in the air. That was the problem. That should have been a penalty on the Bulls. Monjezi, Ulog. Province Ulog. Yeah, that should have been a penalty for tackling a man in the air, but instead the Bulls have it. Monjezi at the 22 on the lineout success. And they're spinning around. Call to use it once. Zach Berger digs it out. Jeandre Rudolph carrying 2 players forward inside the 22. He's tackled. Berger drives forward on the outside. Francois Klopper, who stayed in the game at Little Niggle, apparently wasn't bad. Pocomella now, Junior Pocomella. Berger to Marvin Ori, back at the 22. Scarring Tabani takes Marvin Ori down. Berger goes the other side, feeds that ball to Joe Funsale. That front row still in there for the Bulls. And then Jeandre Rudolph to the 22, tackle there. Ball stripped, and Province have it on the outside. They kick it forward. The chase is on, but they're not going to get there. Both the Chamberlain should be able to get that, but he's not going to pick it up until he gets back to his 30-meter line. And the little scrum half for Province won't let him go. Nice tackle there. Oh, he gets up, and he run right into the Bulls again, who try to get by, but it doesn't work. Oh, my goodness. Stedman Khans gets a tackle there. Dylan Smith with a carry. Zach Berger, call to use it. Boy, that ruck gets pretty long as Marvin Ori shows up over there. Berger over the top, short distance. Who's going to get this one? Knocked on by the Bulls. They're playing advantage now, our Province, for the knock-on. They're not releasing the tackle. That should have been a penalty. They have a knock-on advantage right now. Province comes to the near side. Marcus, little kick forward. Oh, come on. Pick it up, Province. Come on. They screwed the pooch. Angelo Davids doesn't get there. So the knock-on advantage is over. Couldn't regather the ball. Oh, it took a Bulls bounce, but somehow Province comes away with it. Advantage. Here come down the sideline. Province charging down behind the 10-meter line. They throw it away. Went behind his back. Did the fly half, Kyle Smith. Tried to hit his little scrum half. But there's a penalty advantage the Province is playing, but they were picking up a lot of territory there. I think the penalty was on Stevino Jakobs. 44 minutes here. 1 minute 40 left on the yellow card for, so he tried to go behind his back. Well, it wasn't behind his back. It was a forward pass, but the scrum half wasn't really paying attention. So apparently that must not have been a penalty. It must have been a knock-on advantage back there because it looks like it might be the Bulls line out. That can only be the case if the advantage was over. Clock is stopped. Jean-Andre Rudolph down now getting treatment for the Bulls. Oh, my hat. VP. Come on, boykies. It's got a tight game. Oh, Matthew. Jean-Andre Rudolph gets up. Is he staying in the game? Got poked in the eye. Chris Smith waiting to come back in. So we have a scrum here to the Bulls. Apparently that was a knock-on advantage, not a penalty advantage. Shame. Province turned it over. 1 minute left on the yellow card to Chris Smith. 38-16 with 45 minutes off the clock here. Rugby disaster tariffs. Did the terrorists do it? Bind. Set. Berger puts it in the pipe. Ball rolls forward. And a penalty on the scrum. Jakobs drives forward. He throws it up. Jean-Andre Rudolph. It's intercepted by Marcus. But we had a penalty here. Scrum is just, they're just getting killed in the scrum today. Province. So what are we doing here? This turf is really a mess down there at Cape Town. We never had these problems in Newlands, as I recall, but man, DHL Greenpoint Stadium is just a disaster. They spent all this money on this turf, and it looks like crap. Bulls line out from the Province 47-meter line. Joe Foncel to throw it in. He does, and it's crooked, and it's taken by Province, scoring Tabene. Here come Province down the other side. Marcus now cutting through the middle, bouncing off of Steben Hunt. He gives it back. Province now driving almost to the 22, going to be pushing a touch and get rid of it just before they go to touch. They still got it in play. Sitola goes forward. Moose. Ball comes loose. Knock on advantage for losing it. Junior Pocamela now. They got him by the ankle, not letting go. Ball's available. So the Bulls kick it down the pitch. It bounces up. It takes a direction. Oh, lose another 20 meters by Province. Finally picked up back there by Shilton van Wyk. He's up to midfield now. It goes wide. Throws it back inside. That was not the right. Oh, nice move there by Zay Davids. He breaks loose down the middle. Province threatening now. Kyle Smith to the near side. Here come Province. They've got runners. They've got two more. It's going to be Courtnall Scosan for the try. Province finally breaks through. Courtnall Scosan with a try. What a great build-up by Province. And they're on the board again. Courtnall Scosan with a try. That's what we needed. Great stuff there. We needed that. Courtnall Scosan gets the try for Province. So here's Kyle Smith for the conversion. 17-point difference now. We get it? Yep. 38-23. Something to cheer about for a change. And the yellow card's expired. Here's the restart. Boulter Chamberlain down around the 22. Taken there by Zane Davids. Fights off one tackle, two tackles. Tackled. Province comes to the near side. Shilton van Wyk to Marcus. Marcus driving forward. Damian Marcus is tackled short of the 10-meter line. Province looking for the ball. They go back the other way. Boy, way offside. The Bulls are 5 meters deep in the field. Unbelievable. And that ball stripped, but it should have been a penalty for offside. Jean Derrida picks it up. He throws it back to Stedman Huntz. Huntz tackled. Boy, man, the Bulls were all offsides by a wide margin, not even noticed. Zach Berger. Dylan Smith, knock-on advantage. Ball's fed over to Chris Smith. That ball's knock-on. Bulls get a scrum. They'll come back for the knock-on. Never fear, the Bulls are still here, says Conrad. Substitution at front row for Province. 50 minutes off the clock now. Tristan Letts is coming in, replacing the fly half Kyle Smith. Dylan, he said Dylan, it's Tristan Letts. Yeah, I met Dylan Letts in Bordeaux. Dylan Letts, met him in Bordeaux, got a photograph with him during the Rugby World Cup. His brother Dylan, this is Tristan Letts. Crouch. Bind. Set. 50 minutes, 39 seconds off the clock here. Zach Berger. Boy, this is going. Ooh, illegal. That was very powerful from. Wow. 17. Kuzwayo gets the penalty. Wow, illegal scrummaging. So, shame. So, Boulter Chamberlain kicks for the corner. Let's see what the mark is. Well, Gazella's also in there. The whole front row swapped out. Line out successful. Goes to Chandre Rudolph, and it's collapsed. But it's collapsed by Blue. Picked up by Namachaba. Namachaba is tackled. Bulls have the ball, though. It's bouncing around on the turf. Zach Berger laying down over top of it, forming a ruck. They go the other side into the hands of Francois Klopper, who's still in the game. Berger to Chris Smith. Smith is driven backwards. And now they're driving forward. Help came in, and they get down to about 7 meters. And then Marvin Ore is tackled immediately as the ball gets to him. Zach Berger digs it out, sends it into the hands of Chandre Rudolph, who drives through at about 6 meters. Zach Berger! Stephen Huntz breaks through. Did he get it short? And it's over. But did he get it down? Held up. Wow. Boy, Province, lucky there. Goal line dropout. That looked like Klopper was going to score, but he didn't place the ball. So it's a goal line kick for Tristan Letts. Leds kicks it. And here's Chamberlain for a goal drop kick, but it's a terrible kick. It bounces down at the try line. Shilton van Wyk does the dummy kick, gives it off to Tristan Leds. Leds offloads it. Ooh, big hit there by Chris Smith. From behind, offside tackle there by the Bulls. And nothing happens to them. Damian Marcus now on the outside gets the ball into the hands of, is it Angelo Davids? I can't see. Province now trying to build something here, back up the midfield. Kuzwayo over midfield. Province side finally got something going here. Little continuity to what they're doing. Lades offloads that ball. Province, Gustafsson. That's an intentional knock-on. Chris Smith tried to intercept that, so it's just going to be called a knock-on. So it'll be a scrum. Wind is blowing pretty hard down there. You're going to say that was a genuine attempt to gather the ball. That seems reasonable. $54 minutes gone now. If Province can get another try here, that at least make it respectable. Bulls are in the bonus point for tries. Whistle blows, going to reset this scrum. So with the standings updated, they've got the Lions ahead of... because point differential comes higher, not point differential. So the Lions are in first place on the table now with a 41-point differential, whereas the Pumas only had a 21%. Both teams got a bonus point in their 5 wins, or 5 points on the log to start the weekend out. Tomorrow it's Bowling Cavaliers and Cheetahs. I was planning on covering the game, but I will be in the air flying to another part of the country tomorrow when that game is played, so I won't be able to do that. 38-23 is the score. 55 minutes now. Set. Moose digs it out. Tristan Leds. Leds does a flat pass on the outside. Still driving. Province now, not held in tackle. Got up and went down to the 22. What a carry. Province now on the front foot finally. Oh, I threw that away. Somebody needs to pick it up. Oh, there's a high tackle there. No call. Grabbed him by the neck. Not releasing is going to be the penalty against Province here in a moment. Nope. Ball comes out. Tristan Leds. Leds tries to get at somebody. Finally, Luke Berger. First time we call his name in a while. Tristan Leds. Gustafsson with another carry. Province kicks it through, but he kicks it right to Chamberlain. Shame. Nobody's home. That went straight into touch. Oh, that worked out very well for Province. It was Immelman, not Chamberlain. Immelman kicked it straight into touch. Wow. Substitutions coming in. Lambrecht comes in for Murray. Murray's had a good game. Erhard Lambrecht comes in for Murray. 56 minutes off the clock now. So it's going to be a line out for... This is the first time for Volkozela, and he's successful, unlike Scar and Tabani, who had a terrible day at hooker. They finally win a line out. Call to use it once. Moose gets it out of there. And offside are the Bulls again. Every time on the tackle, they're offside. Here, they're offside again, right there, charging forward before the ball's even pulled out of the scrum. Out of the ruck, excuse me. That time they're onside. Offside again. Wow. And this official's letting the Bulls play offside on every possession. A piece of a jersey, one of the Province players ripped off. Zane Davids carries forward. He's tackled. Not rolling away. Finally a penalty's called here against the Bulls. So it's advantage. Moose takes off, but he comes back. Oh, Zach Berger pushes him back. What's that all about? Kick to the corner. Tristan Leds will kick to the corner. Chance for Province to get a little bit closer here. All right, where's the line out going to be? Not a great kick. So a line out here. To Province, 57-27 off the clock, 38-23, Bulls out in front. Line out is deep and successful. And nice pass there. Zay Davids driving. Nice pass there. Jean-Andre Rudolph makes the tackle. A penalty for being off his feet. Stupid decision. Oh, not releasing the ball. I don't know about not releasing the ball. Might have been off his feet or side entry, but not releasing the ball, I don't agree with that. That was pretty quick. Gary Porter, the penalty's called, and Gary Porter's shaking his head. I know you hit the ground and they blew the whistle immediately. That's nonsense. He wasn't on the ground 2 seconds. Boy, why you don't have to bail the Bulls out, man. They don't need any help. Yeah, or rocky start here for a lot of these teams. None of the games have been good so far. So here it is. He goes forward. He goes down. Oh, okay. In slow motion, yeah, he never made an effort to release it. See, now he places it. Yeah. Province has got 3, 4, 5, 6 of the last 10 penalties, including the last 3. So the Bulls now have the ball from the far side of the pitch. Line out successful to Marvin Orey. Oh, Bulls are just driving here. They picked up 20 meters on this maul so far. Finally gets stopped. Berger digs it out to Jean-Andre Rudolph. He runs through the first player. Tackle. That was Tristan Leds, who's just a tiny little thing. Bota Chamberlain kicks it forward. Looking for space. Going to be inside of 22. Somebody better get that. Oh, it takes a Bulls bounce and it's picked up by... Oh, that's a forward pass. That's a forward pass. Oh. Oh, Stedman Hans threw it forward. That was obvious. That was obvious. They had to try. There was no defender there. Oh, my goodness. Province just got so lucky. And Bota Chamberlain was denied a try he could otherwise have had. Oh, boy. Took a tough bounce. And it's picked up by Stedman Hans, but then he threw it forward. My goodness. Stedman Hans got a little blood coming here below the eye. Someone cut him. By the way, at the end of my song there, that one song I do, you see the photographs. The last photo is Stedman Hans at Loftus last year. He came up to me. I was in the press booth and walked down the hallway, and he was walking around there. And I said, "Hey, how's it going?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Can I get a photo?" He goes, "Yeah, hi, I'm Stedman Hans." I said, "I know who you are." He wasn't playing that day. Set. Moose to put it in. Ball comes out. Go. Damian Marcus. I thought he went out of the game. He's still there. On the outside is Shelton van Vyk. He offloads the ball. And the Bulls are going to drive him into touch. They've stolen. Oh, but so who's it out on? I don't know. I think it's out on Province. Yeah, it is. Get ready for a bunch of substitutions here for the Bulls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys coming on. My goodness. 6 changes all at once. Let's see who's coming in. Get a new hooker. Can't see who else. So getting ready. 61 minutes off the clock now. Fonsale to Berger. Berger to Chamberlain. Chamberlain, Jean-Andre Rudolph. Berger's going to go back the opposite direction, sends it into Manjese. Manjese offloads that ball. Stavino Jacobs, he's tackled. Ball's available. Berger kicks it over the top. Who's going to get there? Bounces, going towards the try line. Oh, that was a mistake. Muas picked it up. He could have waited till it went over the try line. So it's taken back to 25. Bulls, here come Province finally. Stedman Hans dances and runs right into 3 players. He's tackled there. Monjezi enters from the side. Should have been a penalty on the Bulls. No call. But Chamberlain kicks it to the corner. And that's picked up in the try zone. And put down by... Oh! Dylan Led's thrown to the ground by Chris Smith. Yep. So it's a dropout kick. So are the substitutions coming now? Stop focusing on that player. I'm trying to see who's coming to the game. We didn't stop for their players, so they're still coming. Out to the 10-meter line. Taken by Jean-Andre Rudolph here. Henry Immelman now on the near side. Monjezi to Jacobs. Stavino Jacobs tackled at the 22. Berger to Jean-Andre Rudolph. Tries to push through. Lambrecht made the tackle. Berger tackled. Ball drops along the ground there. Stedman Khan's out wide. He's tackled. But he's only 12 meters away now. Nabachaba carries the ball. 12th visit inside the 22. Berger digs it out. Coming to the near side. Savino Jacobs sends it on the outside. Immelman tackled. Picked up by Jean-Andre Rudolph down the blind side. Gets down to 3 meters. Jean-Andre Rudolph pick up by Berger. Berger does the dummy. Almost gets in. He had a good plan, but a try-saving tackle. Junior Pocomella is short. Bulls about to score again. And it's in. Who got it? To whom? Who got it? Did Pocomella? Or John A. Rudolph? I don't know. Let's see it again. So the Bulls score another try. That's going to be the game there. No chance that Providence come back from this now. So Pocomella. It's Jean-Andre Rudolph who got the try. So Jean-Andre Rudolph with a try. Jean-Andre Rudolph now with a brace of tries in this game. Here's the conversion. Wow, what a kick. 45. He's perfect on the day. Except for the drop goal attempt. Bulls 45, Province 23. Jean-Andre Rudolph snuck that one in. Well done. Brace of tries. The Cheetah playing in a Bulls jersey. Gets 2 tries, Currie Cup action. Here's a restart. Now we got a bunch of substitutions in for the Bulls. I can't even see who they all are. 16 to 21. Okay, you haven't told me where they're coming. Restart taken at the 10-meter line by the Bulls. Bakur Khurbilak comes in the game. Okay, Klopper's out. Ball's kicked down the pitch. Going to be picked up by Province. Here comes Tristan Leds on the loose, all by himself. He's got 3 runners on the outside. They cut back inside. Come on, Province. Oh, that was the wrong decision. They go down to 3 meters. And a penalty for not releasing. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That was the wrong decision. The wrong decision. He had 3 runners on the outside, and he gave to one, and the guy decided to cut inside. Stupid decision. Van Niekerk comes in the game now, too. So the Bulls clearing their bench out pretty much. Ledge just took off, and he had 3 runners. Luke Berger got called for holding on to that ball. Unbelievable. Wasted opportunity. So I think we've cleared the bench now. Moose is out. And Groves is out. Stolen by the Province side. They stole the line out. So Province with the ball around the 30-meter line. New scrum half is Ezekiel Nkobeni. Out over the top, and it's knocked, picked up, or kicked forward by the Bulls. Marco Ferrer is wearing the 24 jersey, not 23. So 13 minutes left in the contest. .45-23 at this stage. It'll be a Province line-out. They go with a short number of people in the line-out. Success. Trying to drive midfield. Tackle made. Damian Marcus gets it on the outside. Kata. Oh, that was a terrible pass. Knocked on. Just threw it at the guy's feet. And playing a knock-on advantage of the Bulls who have the ball again. They kick it to the wing, kick it away. Skosan looking for help. He's got it. Shilton Van Vyk looking for space into the 10-meter line. They're trying to tackle him. Now it's a maul. Tackled. Ball's available. Province. Damian Marcus avoids a tackle, gets it outside to Zay Davids. Zay Davids is a bowling ball charging down the pitch. Oh, come on, he played the 9. How is that not a penalty? Played the 9. Saying it's a knock-on. Zay Davids playing the role of bowling ball out there. Looks like he's hurt a little bit. Clock stops. .69 minutes off the clock. Just recovered from the Sharks disaster. Now this. Yes, no, Grick was lost. The Sharks lost, and now the Province side. A lot of unhappy faces in the crowd at DHL Greenpoint Stadium. Province is not putting forward good teams. They seem to be more focused on transformation than winning. Seems to be more about transformation than winning. Devo Devanaga and Brock Harris up in the booth. Clock starts again. Pouch. Bide. And the penalty gets the Bulls. Tap and go. Here go Marcus Leds. Oh, there's a high tackle by Stedman Hunt's not called. Down to the 22 comes Province. To the near side. Driving inside the 22. Ball's available. Bad pass by Leds. And it's going to be picked up by Chris Smith. Turnover. The Bulls have it now. Carried by Dylan DeLue. Kick over the top by Van Niekerk. It's going to bounce inside the 22. Somebody better get there. Courtnall Skosan gets there. Hands the ball off to Ezekiel Nkobeni. Ball's available inside the 22. Province. Get it up in the air. Guys off their feet. No call on that. Call to use it. Good clearance kick. From inside 22. Excuse me. Go Benny. Yes, no red cards. All right, the crowd grew quite a bit during the game. A lot of the bowl was filled. Could be 10,000 showed up for this, and maybe 8,000, 10,000. So here's the line out from the Bulls, and they get away with it. Midfield, Delu doesn't know what to do. He looks for Nabachaba. Tackle in midfield. Having a good debut as the captain. Tristan Led's in on the tackle here. Jean-Andre Rudolph picks it up down the 10-meter line. Some big meters from Jean-Andre Rudolph. Wow, Bulls got fresh legs out there, and it shows. But to Chamberlain, to Hans, bounces it over the top, and Immelman has to get rid of it. Chris Smith goes backwards, picks it up at midfield. And he's taken down. Ball's available for the Bulls. Diesel Kaboko with the carry there. Another Western Cape guy taken away from the team. Just like we saw in the Lions. Shilton van Vyk, who's had a brilliant game, offloads the ball. That's a little forward by Skosan, but no call. Might have been flat. Gobani. Gary Porter driving forward over midfield. Leds. Van Vyk, Shilton van Vyk. Duke Berger. The ball's thrown backwards in the ground, picked up by Province at the 50-meter line. Not really getting anywhere here. Oh, they got him around the neck. Come on, man. How can that not be a high tackle? Offside advantage now. So Province will be able to kick this for some space if they can't pick anything up here. 6+ minutes left in the game. Let's go, Son. We'll come back for the penalty. Nothing's happening here. Come back. So Province will kick this. The Bulls trying to slow things down there. Jean-Andre Rudolph playing the ball. They're going to get another 10 meters marked off for being a turd. Jean-Andre Rudolph being a turd. So, great game, but now he's being a turd. So, they jump forward another 10 meters. That means a good chance to get a 5-meter line out. Let's see what Tristan Leds comes up with here. It was an own goal by Jean-Andre Rudolph, unnecessary. But does he even find touch? He didn't even find touch. Good Lord. It's when it rains, it pours. Nothing going right for Province. Ball's still in play, boys. Get over there. Boy, it's a rather lackadaisical game here now by all kinds of players. Gary Porter drives forward. So instead of being down for a line out 5 meters away, it's back on their side of the pitch. What a wasted opportunity. Marcus, and it went right off of Luke Berger's chest. Another knock on. Oh, I'm definitely not getting a yellow cap for this weekend. I don't even know how I did. Let's take a Super Bro. I'm sure it's not good. I will do the news program around 2 o'clock, 8 p.m. South Africa time. It's been ugly for me. Ugly, ugly, ugly. I picked the Pumas. I picked the Sharks. I picked the Province. So I'm losing 2 out of 3 here. Got a Bulls player down. It's 5 minutes and 28 seconds remaining on the clock. And a Province player down. Opposite sides of the field. Both in the middle. There's the Province player. It looks like it's Gary Porter who's down. They're looking for head contact on one of the players. And looks like Stravino Jacobs, the other one. Yeah, Gary Porter's limping as he gets up. Jacobs looks like he has a cramp in his thigh. Stedman Hunt's over there helping him. Trying to stretch it. Stravino Jacobs. Clock is running. Nope, still stopped at 74:32. Looks like we're ready to go. Tomorrow's headline is J.P. Peterson joined Jake White. I don't think so. I don't think they're going to let him go. South Africa's franchise are too committed to transformation to do that. I think it's one of the reasons why they fired Jake White is because he bumped down the Currie Cup coach after he had a disastrous performance and coached it himself. It's one of the reasons why they let him go. They're just committed to wiping out white faces no matter what. Nothing against J.P. Peterson. He's a great player, and he may wind up being a great coach. So we'll see. Stand? What do you want me to stand? We're together. Crouch. Bind. Set. But for P-Way, this is a great debut to win this game. All right, what's going on here? Now they have an advantage. Jean-Andre Rudolph goes out this side. Stedman Hans. Wow, great job by Jacobs, reaching behind himself to catch that pass. Trying to fight off a tackle from Damian Marcus. Jean-Andre Rudolph had a great game. Man of the match performance here, I think. They go wide on the outside. Chamberlain kicks it forward. Chase is on. We take it in front of the 22. What's offsides? What? Jeez. Less than 4 minutes remaining. Oh. It also means stand. Thank you. Comes from Zusammen, like German. Not Zusammen, that's what I'm saying. Stimmt. Yeah, stimmt in German. So they're going to go for the post here to run it up to 48. Seven for 7 here is Chamberlain. 6 conversions and 1 penalty thus far. Chance to make another one here. And he's going to get that one too. 48-23. Boy, both Chamberlains had a good game. Tristan Letts tries to go short. They go 10 meters. Province can get it, but they actually got to pick it up. They all stood around, so it's picked up by Stedman Hans. Stedman Hans. They go on the outside now. The Bulls with the ball. 2 minutes, 30 seconds remain. Delu with the carry. Dug out of there by Van Niekerk. Down around the 30-meter line. Taken back there by Van Wyk. Shelton Van Wyk off to Tristan Letts. On the outside, here come Province down the side. Oh, that's a forward pass. Oh, that's definitely forward. Come on, they're just looking the other way. Yeah, that was definitely forward. Play on is the call. Now, you can't call this back if they let him play all this time without calling that back. They're going to try here. Letts to Marcus. Province comes to the near side. Luke Berger. And Shelton Van Wyk knocked it on. Don't know what he's trying to do there. They were moving fast. Shame. Knock on. It's another forward pass. Oh, he just lost that. Oh. Divo Devanaga and Brock Harris up in the booth. Yeah, Divo Devanaga was like, disappointment. Well, Province has a long way to go. This is not going to get it done. A lot of work. One minute left. Slumped. Be sure to hit the like button, folks, if you don't mind. Only 141 likes. That sucks. 150 people here. Ball's available. Van Niekerk waiting for it at the back. Scrum is starting to turn a little bit there. Call to use it. Chris Smith over midfield. Runs right through Tristan Leds. He's just too light. Jean-Andre Rudolph, who's had a monster of a game here. Oh, Province got over that, but it is going to be not releasing. Well done. Tap and go instead. Oh. Makata with the ball. Stripped. There's the hooter.
The ball secured on the ground, though, for Western Province by...
On the outside, Makata. Here come Province trying to get some respect at the end. Back to the inside. Back to the outside. Back to the inside, but it's a forward pass. Ah, shame. That's going to be the game. That'll be it. 48-23. That'll do it. That's the game. Full time. Bulls look good. Bulls look good, folks. Province does not look good. Piwa Nomlolo, great start, gets the victory. Bulls win this one 48-23 at DHL Greenpoint Stadium. Province not getting it done. Oh, boy. Disappointing. Well, that's disappointing. My man of the match is Jean-Andre Rudolph. There's no question about it. He was everywhere. Everywhere. So, 21-point differential. And that's going to get him tied for second place. But actually put him in third because they scored less points than the Pumas, I think. So, yep, 1 point less. Wow. I think that's the next tiebreaker. So, the head shed for Province is coming downstairs now. Disappointing for Province fans. Very poor performance. A lot of work to be done. A lot of young players. A lot of mistakes. All those penalties in the first half were deadly. Killed them. A lot of work to do here for Province. All right, folks, I will probably do the news program at 8 p.m. South African time on my news channel. Stedman Hunt's got a cut right here I mentioned earlier. All right, that's going to wrap it up here, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Lots of tries galore by the Bulls, and they win this one. So one game tomorrow, that's Bowling Cavaliers versus Cheetahs. I won't be able to cover that game because I'll be landing or in the air at the time. But thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate it. And we'll catch you here next time on Rugby Senate. Meantime, you can go over and catch me on at Colonel Chris Wyatt if you want to catch the news. Thanks a lot, everyone. Be sure to hit the like button before you leave. Cheers.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it.
My man of the match was Jean-Andre Rudolph, and that's what the television crew has picked too. It's Jean-Andre Rudolph.
Yeah, it was a really fun game. Obviously, glad to be back at the Bulls, and yeah, just a great night for rugby, and I think the boys played very well.
Talking about the loose forward battle, yourself, Namaklaba and Junior Pokamela seem to combine beautifully.
Yeah, it is. They're quality players, and I think obviously in the squad the competition is really tight for that loose forward spot, so it also brings out the best in me, so yeah, all credit to them.
On a personal level, that nice little try down the left-hand side corner there, but some fantastic carries also.
Yeah, it looks like the old body still got it in him. So, yeah, like I said, it was just great to be part of this team, and an excellent rugby match tonight.
And your role in the team, obviously coming through the middle, was that your role to actually try and get a bit of gain line, which you did well?
Yeah, I think so. I think obviously tried to take that carrier role, make it my own. So yeah, just glad it worked out tonight.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Heine. Cheers.